All right, to continue our work with the Geometry Semester 2 exam review, I want to cover section 8.1 and 8.4 on the next page. I just want to point out to you that everything from section 8.1 had to do with writing out corresponding parts of similar polygons. On your cheat sheet, you have this set up. You can take a look at that. The first thing that I'm going to do to find the scale factor for number 3 is just put together this is going to be my pre-image, my image. I just need to put together a pair of corresponding parts. 8/6 reduces to 4/3. That's my scale factor K. I put the image length on top, pre-image on the bottom, and my K should be bigger than 1 because this is an enlargement from here to here. So my larger numbers needed to go on the top. Now, keeping with that idea, all pairs of congruent angles, angle L is congruent to angle A, angle M is congruent to angle B, and angle N is congruent to angle C. There's my corresponding angles, congruent angles. And then the ratios of corresponding side lengths, you can see I put some color on here. That's just going to be me naming the sides. Side LM I have in pink corresponds to side AB on the smaller one. Again, image on top. NM I have in purple corresponds to CB, and NL in yellow corresponds to CA. So scale factor is 4/3, congruent angles is here, and ratio of corresponding side lengths is sitting here as a statement of proportionality. Right on. Now, number 4, same idea. Lost my background music here. Let me put that back on. Number 4, same idea. This one was kind of tricky. I went through before I started this and I matched up corresponding sides because I could see that from this pre-image to image, the figure wasn't just slid over to the right, it was flipped and reversed. So in order for me to find all the things that I needed to make sure that I could match up sides. Now, again, let me start out with K. I'm gonna go grab my yellows to get that side length. Image over pre-image, 1 compared to 3. My scale factor is 1/3. It makes sense because this is a reduction. Should be a number between 0 and 1. Now, corresponding angles. I'm going to use the letters from the names here to put these, congruent angles together. Angle S, congruent to angle G. Their position is the same in the name. Angle R, watch what I'm going to do. There's Q, there's P. G, F, E, D. Angle R is congruent to angle F, angle Q is congruent to angle E, angle P is congruent to angle D. Now, to make that statement of proportionality with all the side lengths, let me start with RQ over EF, my yellows. I'm going to go RS over FG, my oranges. What do I got? SP over DG. And last but not least, QP over ED. Now, you could have your letters reversed, but these pairs need to be together, top over bottom, matching up the way I have them here. Now, with number 5, 6, and 7, this is an idea of finding unknowns. These polygons are similar, so I highlighted 2 pairs of corresponding sides. If I've got pre-image to image, I can set these up then. 20 compares to X as 20 over X is 14 compares to 21. Now, when I have these, I cross multiply. 14x equals 20 times 21. I get 14x equals 420. When I divide both sides by 14, I find out in number 5 that x is 30. That's all you had to do was find the value of x in these. Make sure you're showing some work. Number 6 up here. Let me see if I can fit it on this part of my page. I colored all corresponding parts. I don't need them all. 18 over x. Let me use pinks and yellows. Pinks, and then equals 15 over 20. So 15x equals, get this worked out, yeah. 15x equals 18 times 20, which is gonna give us 360. When I divide 360 by 15, I find out that x is 24. Divide by 15, divide by 15, x is 24. Number 7, I went a little overboard on 7 too, just matching up corresponding parts with colors. Let me go green, 22 to x, and then I could relate any other of these pairs. Let me go yellows, 24 to 12. I realize this is half. I think x should be 11 on this one. 24 divided by 12 is 0.5. 22 would have to be divided by 11 to be 0.5. You can go through the math and solve it, but your answer in the end should be 11. And then last but not least, number 8, I'm going to put greens. 8 over x equals pinks. Let's see. 8 over x equals 4 over 6. X times 4 equals 48. When I divide both sides by 4, I'm going to get x is 12. Good stuff. I'm going to leave these in short videos, page by page.